What is going on? You might hear my cat eating in the background. Right, in this video, we're going to be taking a look, or rather, I'm going to show you how I built this massive Ravens base. Some sacrifices had to be made before we could build this. If you do like this video, then smash that like button. Use credit code TCB97 in the item shop right now. And yeah, let's just crack on with it. So the residents over at Storm Chaser Village did receive an eviction notice from the Storm King. They didn't obey it, right? So now White Raven has gone over there to just obliterate and destroy the town. And then the idea is going to build is going to be the replacement for that town, but it is going to be owned by Raven, and all the people who lived there previously are going to be slaves. That sounds quite dark, actually. So it didn't quite work out for Raven. You can't trust anyone. Yeah, he basically just got friendly fired. So I guess we can start building now, right? So let's just switch back to the normal format. Everything is now 3 times the speed. I had absolutely no idea what sort of design to go for. I just wanted to implement the new green glass wall pieces. And there's so many cool pieces that you get with this bundle, like genuinely. And they mix so well with some of the other ones, which I've mixed up together. I made this design, yeah. And this is the first time that I destroyed something that I built, because I quickly learned that the village square cannot be destroyed, so I have to build a tower around that, otherwise it's just going to have no place. And you can't build like the stairs and things around it either. Also, you can't move it, which is a massive L. It's no bueno, but not much choice in the matter. Right, so what I'm going to do now is start building the wall around, I forgot the name of the thing, around the village square. And then I'm going to move over from the right hand side all the way over to the left, and then what I'm going to do, this is a little trick, is I'm going to realize that it doesn't line up properly. Okay, so once the first tower is built, you'll see that. We'll get back to that in a minute. So again, I'm just following with the slanted walls all the way along, and then I'm going to put down more of the green windows. I really like the look of that. Some of it I had to tweak a little bit because the roof pieces don't match up with anything else. Silly, but it is what it is. It's its own entity. So yeah, I'm placing down these pillars. It didn't really occur to me that they're not going to work. I have to put down the deeper ones that go, like you see that? You see how it slants off and there's no interior bit? I have to change that because it doesn't work otherwise. So I've done that. It is kind of similar. If you saw the Halloween build that I've done, it's kind of, the front of it is very similar, but obviously this is way bigger and it's more of a castle shape with the 4 towers all around. But yeah, I'm just basically going to make it bang on symmetrical. I'm just going to line up so the towers are all exactly the same. This isn't the first iteration. There was like many before, you know, I did different things, but it's looking good so far. I'm happy with it. So we're going to have these slanted pieces. These are so good. We're going to have that sticking out. It just adds more depth to the build. I feel like a lot of people build quite flat, and I like to keep, if I'm going to have a long wall, it has to have that depth to give you more stuff to look at. Like even the towers I thought looked too plain, so that's why I've added the extra bits on it. And I'm still figuring out how to use some of these pieces as well. Like those round bits are a pain. Yeah, we're just going to keep it like nice and symmetrical. I'm going to do this other tower. I might shut up for a minute and just play some funky beats, and then I will come back very shortly and chew your ear off some more. So now the roof, I wasn't sure how to put these, yeah. So I stuck them out forwards. That just looks awful. I'm not going to show you. So I'm going to destroy that. Still not happy with it. I'm going to take down the whole top layer, and I'm going to make it just 2 stories high plus the roof bit. And I was just experimenting. I mean, that's hideous. I was experimenting with those, but it just, yeah, doesn't have the effect that I wanted. So yeah, I think this looks way better as it is like that, you know, otherwise it's just too tall. But there is another issue, which you will see very, very shortly. So we're going to put the hips there. That all lines up nice and neatly. But those roof pieces just aren't going to work. And I'm like desperately grasping, trying to do anything to keep the green roof piece. So I've lowered it by 1. And it looks good, yeah, but it's not compatible. There's just no way you can get it to work seamlessly. So let's have a look now. Let's try lowering it again. And at this point, we're just going to have nothing left of it. I mean, it looks horrible. There probably is a way to do it by building the wall straight back, but here, look, that roof piece does not fit. It fits on the left-hand side, but not the right-hand side. So I tried this with a smaller roof. It looks awful. So I've now got the modernist to just rip it all down. Yep, rip it all down. It is very depressing. I'm going to have to do that whole tower again. In fact, pretty much majority of the build, literally just to move one stud over. That's all it is just to move the build one pillar over. All because of that little one there. Right, so now we're going to put down the windows again. I'm not going to show you me building all of it. There's no point. I'm just going to skip through. There we go. Look how quick we're doing it this time. Wait, what? Editing magic. That's what that is. So there is another problem though. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit frustrating, but we'll get to that when it happens. So until then, I reckon we play some more funky music and then I will catch up to you when the problem occurs. I think I need to calm down a minute. Leo, put the cat down. You're strangling him. Strangling him. Strangling him. Strangling him. Oh, here's another problem. The stairs. I've never had the lighthouse set, so I didn't know how the stairs worked. I thought you just spiral them all the way up to the top, but you don't. You have to keep putting floors down on every single individual layer to then put more stairs because of the snap point. So yeah, that off camera, like genuinely, I spent probably a good half an hour to learn that. But if I had the lucky lighthouse set, I would know, wouldn't I? Anyway, so I couldn't figure out the top of here because there's no railings. They don't give you the railings for the top piece, right? So I had to figure out something else. So I just got these, I don't even know what they are, like half arches maybe. Put some of them at the top. Kind of gives me like a Lord of the Rings vibe. I've not really seen Lord of the Rings, so I'm only guessing. Actually, no, I have seen it when I was younger. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm just going to guess. It didn't look complete, so I put some more roof pieces on. And it just still doesn't look complete. Okay, so we need some fences, right? We'll slap down some of these. Yeah. To be fair, from long distance, you can't actually see them. They're just more for my own sanity to know that there's some sort of fence piece there. Just to interrupt myself, yeah, I was practicing doing a Scottish accent. I'm from Scotland, and literally my son walks in. He's got like the cat in a headlock. Oh, that poor cat. So look, I'm gonna shut up for a minute because I talk way too much, and we're gonna play some music, and then I'm just gonna cut myself back in a bit. I've hit the problem again. I can't seem to put these pieces with that top bit being there, with that walkway, with that walkway being there. So there has to be another way. What I've decided to do then is I'm gonna have to remove all of that glass. I reckon. Oh look, so it fits like that, but then the top doesn't fit on. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to remove all of this glass yet again. Build some more pillars. Right, I'll show you. I might as well just do it now. So the third time's a charm. Yes, we're going to put that there to pack it out a little bit. And then what we're going to do is it allows us to have a more symmetrical tower as well. So it's a win-win. Midway through my point, I'm now just placing down fence pieces. So let's wait for me to finish and then I'll carry on. Yeah, much better. So now I reckon we put our 2 by whatever. We put our wall piece in and then we just have this little lip at the front and we can just tuck the glass nice and neatly behind that. And no one will ever know. Muy importante. I don't know what that means, but look, that looks way better. So let's just do it again for the other side. I'll skip through that and all right. It's just something I love about symmetry. It's looking so much better. But look, here's the thing, yeah. If you are a creative builder, then please comment below. Tiptoe through the window. Comment that if you're still watching. It will be hilarious. I love it. So here I'm just playing around with different roof designs and also throwing in down some purple lights for some ambiance. Can't really see them that much, I'll be honest though. And yeah, I actually finally found the finishing roof piece that I need. It's 4 of those spiky hip pieces. I think they're called hips or whatever, you know, valleys, whatever they are. And just a little pointy bit on top. But it just makes it look so much better. Right, so yeah, I mean, let's put the last windows in. Oh god, it looks beautiful. It's really taking shape now. It looks pretty much finished from the front. Get wrecked. So I'm going to do these last little roof bits. Yeah, this next bit's kind of embarrassing. So there's a few mistakes. I spent ages building the whole of the side, and then I got some people to come and have a look at it, and they said it looked rubbish. So what I'd done is I thought, okay, I'm just going to destroy it all and totally rebuild it off camera. And once I've done that, I will then jump back in, and then I will show you me building the other side, okay? But the trouble that I have is I make a big mistake. But I've wasted hours on this build project because of stupid little mistakes. I'll explain a bit more when it arrives, but until then, I'm just gonna hang my head down in pure shame and embarrassment. I'm from Wales. So this is basically what I came up with, totally independently. I didn't have any influence from Steez and Scribble telling me what to do. And to be honest, it looks so much better. And when you're inside, it gives this like nice, beautiful, like I don't even know, like giant town hall sort of look, you know. It's going to make it hard to fill in on the inside, but we'll cross that bridge when we never come to it, because I don't really do much interiors, to be honest. To tell you what, while I just do this nice, satisfying display of me assembling this wall, I'm going to play some music again and I'll jump back in. Right, we are back. So we're just placing down these floor pieces on the top, which I do move multiple times off camera, and some fence pieces as well. Now, I'm paying close attention to how it lines up in the corner at the angle, because that will tell me... Oh, actually, there's a specific piece that goes right here. Look at that. Perfect, sort of. Yeah, so the alignment tells me like something that goes wrong in the future. It's like, oh man, I want to tell you so bad, but I have to wait until it comes up. So distract myself. Right, okay, we're building an arrow here. Now we're going back to the top. It just makes me want to tell you. We will get to it shortly, but it is like a colossal mess up. Anyway, so we're just filling in more of the roof. Instead of doing like the triangle roof that I was going to do, it works best to have a flat one. So yeah, I'm going to build the back two towers. We're going to jump through it. We are sort of jumping here, there and everywhere. But I'm just going to skim through those because I don't want to show you me doing it twice. I did have the idea to have an entrance at the back and have this as like a giant vehicle workshop. But then I thought it's best probably not to do that. So what I'll do is I'll jump to the front and I'll start building down some fences. And I flew away and flew back just to see where the old storm chaser camp was. And I'm just sort of recreating this within those boundaries, so it sort of looks a bit similar. Since it is a max level storm village, of course, you'll get this when you level up, obviously. In fact, if you do want to unlock this building without having to build it, you have to defeat the Storm King 57 times on expert mode solo on 57 different worlds. Fine, sorry, I lied. Don't hit me. So yeah, we're just doing the front bit. I have some ideas of stuff to do that I can put little scattered around bits, maybe a mechanics at the front or something. And I just need to allow just enough room for the vehicle to get in. So it's probably good to actually finish this up and then test that, I think. Perfect, plenty of space. And because this vehicle drifts, that you just drift it right in there. Nice and easy, perfect. So now we're getting into the bit where I build the back wall. We're very close to my mistake. Sorry, I had to sacrifice that villager. Right, after that sacrifice, let's just play a little bit of music until we approach my big mistake. Right, here we are, the moment I've been waiting for. So what I am doing here, you see how that lines up with the pillar, and that one there is off by one stud. Let's go to the other side. So this one, you see where it's touching, yeah? That is in line. I do shift it and then shift it back. That is in line with that pillar. Yeah, so when we come over here, it's one stud off. Oh my God. And I'm just walking around looking, trying to figure out how have I done this. And even now, I can't even remember. But look, it's another way of double checking, yeah? And that is off as well. So literally, I have to destroy both the back towers. And then I have to destroy the middle bit and then rebuild it. But don't worry, I'll do all that off camera. And then I'll jump back in. Oh man, so embarrassing. Oh, very aggressive. Right, anyway. So... just yeah, you can see where it's changed a little bit, but not too much. So now we're just going to basically finish off the roof slap down some roof pieces, some fences. I'm going to use this big green glass window roof piece that I've just been desperately trying to use, and the only way I could implement it is how I'm going to do it here. But to make it look a bit more standout-ish, I'm going to do a black frame around it. Oh my god, that doesn't line up at all. So yeah, we're just going to slap these down. Once we've got it down, I'll do the frame afterwards, so I'll just show you a little bit of that. I won't show you all of it. So just slap down some more roof pieces just to fill it all in. Again, I won't show you all of it, it's a bit boring. Yeah, so I'm just doing the black frame around it, and then now finally do the showcase. Oh, I put this wall there to stop villagers getting in and out. Ignore that. Nothing weird going on. So we'll do a fly around to the outside quickly first. So that's obviously the front. This is the side. This is the back. The design did change a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty much very similar. It's got these little side arrow things as well, which sort of match the front to this. That's why I've done that. I do have plans for this area here. I could do like a little vehicle workshop bit. Possibly I could do another video of some of the things I'm building, but we'll see how we go. Okay, let's go to the top, but let's do it the proper way. So we'll enter in. We have two choices. We can either get a concussion going up this way, or oh no, I'm going to be stuck now. We can take the stairs, which as I said earlier, took me a very long time to figure out. This window does not need to be here. So you go all the way to the top. There is no safety fence pieces because I'd have to do custom ones. It's a little bit long. So let's roll over here. There's no way of getting back up. Once you're on this bit, you are stuck, but I'll put some stairs at some point. Who knows? I finally got to use these roof pieces, which is great. I think they look so good. So go all the way along. There's not really much to see from that end, but you could like defend your tower from enemies this side. Who knows? You could do whatever. So let's just jump down these. So then we'd enter in the building. These are obviously the pillars. They're like 2.5 walls high, so they're basically like big windows. Something's happened here where the hill has invaded my base, but we'll work around that. Maybe dump some stuff in here, who knows. I mean, it's a big open space and it's awkward to fill, so I'm not quite sure. I might bring this house bit forwards a little bit more so you can enter through that way. I mean, I don't really know. There's so much stuff I could do. Obviously there's all these towers as well that need to be filled up, but for the inside that's pretty much it. It's just like most of my builds, just a big empty build. Kind of gutted that I couldn't move this either. That is literally like there's nothing you can do, that has to stay there. Otherwise it wouldn't be there, because now I can't build like stairs or anything, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, there's a lot of potential, a lot of things that I could possibly do, and that is it for such a big build that took ages. It's like very empty, but maybe I get some people to help me decorate it, who knows. But yes, one more fly around. Let's get another aerial shot. And that is it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you made it this far, comment tiptoe through the window and smash a like.